What's going on, everybody? KCam here, and I have got another video for you guys. That's 2 days in a row, so I'm going to be trying to get more active on YouTube, and that starts out by making videos. And I'd also really just like to get more active in general, because my GB rank has fallen to like 80k now, and I got to get that back up, so I got to start playing as a team again. Like I mentioned last video, we're not doing too well, because we are never able to play as a team. So I'm gonna start trying to talk to the guys and try and get them, more motivated to play. And I will make roster changes if I have to, or just pretty much changes in general if I have to. And so yeah, that's that. But what I'm gonna be talking about today is how to become a great team, like a great Call of Duty team. So eventually, as a Call of Duty team, you get to the point where you think you're tournament ready and stuff. And, maybe you don't have the best internet, and so playing online tournaments is not an option for you. You're not doing that. You're not playing wagers because you're just going to get bored. You're going to step out there. You're going to shoot 10 shots at a person. None of them are going to hit, and then you're going to get 2-shotted. You know it's going to happen. And so, you want to become more of a LAN tournament team. And so, pretty much, I'm just going to be helping you guys out and what you need in a team to be successful, pretty much. So, with Maniac, we had a lot of chemistry. So, we knew that's probably the biggest part about being a good team is chemistry. So, Optic Nation, they had a lot of chemistry as a team. So, that's why everybody thought they were a good search team, because search team requires so much chemistry. And in this game, it requires just so much chemistry and communication that you need for, like, uplink, just, like, communicating for passes and stuff, filling up all the lanes. There's just so much communication. Like in Blitz, how you'd have to communicate what lanes are open, where we need to pick up so they can't get by us. And so there's a lot of chemistry that needs to happen. And then in this game with capture the flag and everything, there's just so much chemistry. There should not be any moments of silence. So what I like to do is if my teammates, they just kind of stop calling out and there's no communication going on, I just say, communicate, let's go. And, we just kind of snap right back into it, and we're going off again. So, that's probably the biggest thing is just chemistry. And you pretty much can only gain chemistry by just playing with each other. Alright, that sounded wrong. But just pretty much playing together. And that's really the only way you can gain chemistry, just by playing together, becoming, like, just better as a team rather than better as an individual. And so I cannot stress how important chemistry is. Just knowing what you need to do in a certain time. So for example, you see your teammate getting shot at, and just pretty much chemistry. You won't have to communicate at all, and that teammate just knows to bait and switch you. Just pretty much just you back out of there and then run away. And then your teammate runs in there and challenges the unexpecting opponent that thinks that he's going to only have to shoot one more shot to kill you. And instead, he ends up entering a whole new gunfight where someone already knows where he's at. So he's going to get pre-fired. And most of the times, that's going to get him to death. And both you and your teammate are going to stay alive. So that's one of the biggest fundamentals of Call of Duty right there. Then another one's just pretty much, in this game, one of the biggest things to search is just watching flanks. You have to watch flanks. So, in a search, if I'm rushing a bomb site, and, I'm just kind of, sitting on bomb on defense, you're going to need your teammate to watch behind you, make sure that they can't flank. Because with the addition of exosuits, you can move around the map extremely fast. And so, you're going to need to make sure that you watch those lanes so they cannot get by you. And they can't just pretty much pick up an easy kill, or even a 2-piece, 3-piece, or even a 4-piece. So, you have to make sure flanks are being watched, that they can't get by you and just take out your whole team. Because that's also another thing you have to do is to flank people. So, you have to know to flank people. So, maybe sometimes in this game you could get away with a 3-person flank if you're really lucky. And, other times you might get snuffed out on that, and then you're going to need maybe just send 1 or 2 on the flank, maybe not even any, and just play a defensive setup and just watch the flank. So there's a lot of decision making that goes on in this game. That's where chemistry kind of ties in again, just knowing what to do in just pretty much like I said, just knowing what to do in a certain situation. whether it be knowing to bait and switch, knowing when to trade, knowing what to challenge, just kind of that stuff, just pretty much experience, just gaining experience within the game. And so yeah, that's that. And then communication, probably the second biggest part of any tournament team. If you want to win tournaments, you have to communicate. You just constant call. Not only is it just calling out, like telling people, like just telling each other where people are. You can't just call that out. You have to call out more than that. Like, you've got to call out like where you're going, what you're watching, so you guys know what's open and stuff like that. And that was especially important for blitz, and it's going to be important for things like uplink and stuff. Just if you call out, he's going middle, because the blinker just refreshes like every couple of seconds. And so you're not going to know his exact location everywhere. So you're going to have to call out, like, he's going middle, or he's top sandbags right now. And, you're just going to have to call that out, get it to your teammates, so maybe one of them can either step up to make the play, or you might be able to make the play. And another thing is you have to be a smart player. That's another big thing. So you've got to know yourself what to challenge. You've got to know what to hit. You've got to try and predict what the other team's going to do, and kind of like just base the way you play off of what you think they're going to do. So like, you face a team and they're really aggressive, maybe play it a little conservative, try and sit back, let them come to you, try and pick them off, get a couple of picks with a sniper or so, and then, you can just take rounds like that. Or, maybe they like to play really aggressive, and you can counter that by being aggressive and, just kind of outsmarting them by taking better routes. Do that, and then you can just, like, maybe, like, they'll be running middle right through here, and you can just, like, rush that hole in the wall right there, and you can just wait for them to come through middle, and you can just maybe get an easy, like, 2 or 3 piece out of it. And so that works. It's very helpful in a search, being a smart player, and it can help in respawns a lot as well. So just pretty much being a smart player is good all around. And also knowing your roles on the team. So, like, pretty much in this game, you're going to have an objective player, you're going to have a main slayer, you're going to have a support, and then in hardpoint you're going to have an anchor, or in anything else he's pretty much just like another support. So what we do is, we have multiple people that can pick up bomb and know how to get it down. And so that's a good thing, is knowing how to get bomb down, and plan out your search rounds and stuff like that. But so pretty much just knowing like what to do and stuff like that, that's helpful as well. And I just lost what I was thinking. I was about to say something, but yeah, I was saying something really important. But you've got to be, you have to have your roles on a team. So, we've got Royal as the objective player right now, and he just pretty much sits in the hard point and stuff. And if worst comes to worst, we want him trying to carry that uplink ball, and then having the rest of us just trying to support him. And so pretty much, we got all those roles. And then I'm a slayer, even though Nitro is a really good slayer in this game. I'm the slayer because, I can just make those plays and it just make me go off. And so we have Nitro as a support because he's always just lurking the hills, looking for extra kills and stuff like that. Hey, look at that rhyme. Then we've got Huntsman as anchor. He's just pretty much trying to get our spawns, like, where we want to be spawning and stuff like that. So pretty much a lot of important things. Most of them really important things I didn't even cover in this video, because there's so many things you need to become a great LAN team. So I'm probably going to make a part 2 to this sometime soon. I don't know when it'll be, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I played terrible, but thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.